Welcome back, guys. Sorry. So let's continue. Let's talk to Quentin.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive, the people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Going to that hunt.
Hopefully not for long.
All right.
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Northridge. And then we gotta travel north to fight the hunt that I have left. That I should have done before, but I only look it up for this hunt after.
How might I help the garrison today?
So yep, gotta do now.
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed... Do be careful.
I will.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. What? Time to fight.
So this hunt is the Night of the Splendid Heart. There it is. Night of a Splendid Heart.
Be safe.
The one who drove His Highness to madness! On
your knees!
He has heard. Someone doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
It's all your
Let me unlock this. Oh, it's already unlocked. So, since I don't have anything else to do here,
Dion would
let's
have been
move
glad
on.
to have you back at his side. That's better.
Return to the hideaway and speak with Byron. Alright. Let's go to the hideaway to talk with Byron. How it is? Anything new around here? Besides that quest that I haven't activated it yet. Let me check the hunts board. Yep, everything's done. So far, because there's more. How many points do I need to get the last prize? 205, if my math it's correct. I don't know.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received
So
and everything
still
promised?
have to do these quests.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his. But yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier.
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased, she had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
All right.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man!
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company are you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal!
Criminal?
This is
How,
funny.
how dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw!
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm
another
needs
request.
its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this
Another
signed accord
curiosity for my
as
chambers.
proof of our faith in you.
I will.
All right, so let's go to the next mission. Oh, I still have more here. But yeah, let's go first for this one.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place
Jeez,
where
let
snow
us
daisies
continue.
grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of.
Now.
Knew of.
Well, let's
Then
go
why
back to
not
the
ask
hideaway
someone
then.
who might know of
Fucking hell.
another?
Someone in the backyard.
Since I'm
To the
at
hideaway, then.
now, I'm gonna activate the other quest as well.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
You alright?
About... Oi! Let's sit...
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
back in the north. Families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Ed is due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need? A feather?
That or the bird whose arse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive.
Yep, there you are.
I won't forget this.
That's it. I don't have the Orishal that I need yet.
You'll not find a better price than that.
I still need one
Finished, are you?
to create that sword.
Say what you will, Lady
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
The fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilafast Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows.
So...
Off we go then.
Let's go here to search for the daisies. Okay, I have to go... Oh, this is where I fought the Prince of Death. Yeah. Yeah, pretty easy then. Not so far.
And now I help the garrison today.
Well, instead of you watching this, I'll see you guys there. And we are back.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
To the location of
We can start there.
the quest. Might be around here. Oh, there it is. Ah, damn it. Can I jump through here?
The flowers and you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Nice try.
Alright, it's time to gather the flowers now. Level up. Nice! 2 more levels to max level. Let's gather the flowers now.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears
So,
my work is
where's
done.
Jill?
The rest,
Oh, in my
as they
room.
say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't
I
want
bet
another
she wants some
thunderstorm
action.
now, would we?
And we have another curiosity. Unity Accord. And after this quest as well, I think I'm gonna have a new curiosity.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to
Time to make a
Oriflamme?
baby.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or try to.
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I want. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Another curiosity.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed.
So Square Enix cut out the
You
part where they
are my
have
treasure.
made a baby.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Time by 7.5 seconds. And the Snow Daisy Garland, a curiosity for Clive's chambers. Nice. Time to go back. Jill has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. What the fuck? Wasn't his brother? And now he's Jill? Really? I still have these. Martha's Rest. Yep, there we are. So, it is time to wrap up the episode. This episode was pretty cool. The part where with Jill. But, well, we have come to the end of this episode. So, hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.